Welcome to my channel and this week review of stock markets and stocks in my portfolio. This week, we finally saw a reversal in the technology sector, dragging Nasdaq and S&P 500 into negative territory. Will this momentum continue next week? Considering how overvalued some big players in technology sector are, it makes sense to expect some further correction. On the other hand, the markets are getting extremely nervous, and sudden moves in any direction are possible. Personally, I am keeping at least 20% of my portfolio in cash, to take advantage of a potential market meltdown. Speaking of a meltdown, the star of the show from my prior episode, Vicinity Motor Corporation, has lost almost entire 125% of its gains throughout this week, leaving me with quite a bitter taste in my mouth. As I mentioned last week, I added this company to my trading portfolio when it was around 50 cents. The open position was relatively small, as I was expecting to add more if the price continues to fall. When I saw this huge jump on Friday, I decided to wait for the follow-up positive move the next day. Unfortunately, it never happened. The price collapsed as quickly as it rose, and by the end of the week, the stock was only 20% above my purchase price. And even these gains might be erased next week. I have never seen such an aggressive attack on a single stock. Every day throughout the week, the sale volume was significantly above average. I don't think the sell-off is driven by the long holders. Why would they suddenly decide to sell, ignoring all positive news that came out recently, including very strong first quarter, new orders, and CARB certification? It looks more like a premeditated action by an institution. Possibly the one that shorted this stock, before they were caught in a short squeeze, last Friday. Unfortunately, the company has a very low float, causing abnormal price volatility. I still believe that the company has rather good chances to succeed, despite many risks and uncertainties it is facing. So I remain optimistic, and keeping my shares for now, and will be adding more, once I see the signs of price bottoming again. Of course, don't follow my example without doing your own research. The rollercoaster price action last week should be a good lesson for any unexperienced investor. My lesson of the week. A red candle on the first day of a sudden price jump is a good indication that the following day will see a further drop in the price. And the bigger the price move, the more likely the retreat on the next day. So it would be prudent to take some profit at the end of the day with the red candle, even if you missed to sell at the price peak. Well, that's all for this week. Hope this was helpful.